of this from young children, but in this case, very unique, very rare. This 11-year-old girl took her life because her family, over their immigration status, she got cyberbullied. And cyberbullying, many people may not think is that serious, but there are all different forms of it, and it is serious. It is a crime. It's maybe not enforced and caught enough, but the reality is if an 11-year-old, which many Americans are glad to see immigrants getting kicked out of this country, you would think about what happened to your own kids if this is what happened to you. Maybe they got bullied because they were against immigrants, maybe because they were on the side of Donald Trump. And maybe one of them felt so badly abused because somebody psychologically, mentally attacked them online. You wouldn't like it anymore. The challenge is it's the old moral compass of two rights don't make a wrong. These kids don't deserve what they're going through with cyberbullying. It creates sincere depression, but anxiety and hardship. There's no reason to forget the old Thumper quote from the Bambi movie. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And online, the biggest factor is there are adults that do this, teenagers that do this, kids that do this to each other. And online itself is not the problem. It's those who do not watch what they say, what they do, and don't think before they act, even if they're blessed, they're lucky, or they're bitter because they have it worse than somebody else, and they want to take that vengeful anger out. If you're somebody who's been raised up in a situation where all your life you feel like you've had it the worst, you've had it the hardest, whether you're a victim in some cases like myself, where I as a child was betrayed, by somebody who was a close family friend. I was touched in an inappropriate way. I'm a boy who was a 1 in 5 victim from a male. A long time I hated males. I hated and did not trust men, but I overcame a lot of that when I was going through my teenage life. Also experienced a lot of early onset death with a lot of loved ones who passed away in my life. And on my channel, I sometimes get people who even come after me as an independent reporter when they see topics I discuss, thinking I take a political side or a personal side. No, it's about the humanitarian level of care and concern, reporting the truth and the facts. And the value of the message here is the fact that cyberbullying, attacking another person, accosting them, gaslighting them in the sense of trying to make somebody feel like they're lesser than themselves and belittled to themselves and you're higher up and better than them. And the same thing with narcissistic tendencies, where people show selfish tendencies. It's always about them. They're not the one to blame. It's always on you. Those are truthful facts that a lot of people will feel every day, even kids. We have to start stepping up for our kids and realizing, let's not make the internet into the enemy. Let's not take away from the power and the strength of what we have in this country, because when we look at our world leaders, and some of them including President Donald Trump and others around the world, Putin and certain other dictators in certain other countries, we look at the conduct of how they act in public and how they treat each other. We as Americans as a whole can do far better, and we can show a greater example to reflect for our kids, because our kids are watching every day. Let's make that example. Let's make history. Mcluvin News, let's end cyberbullying. Let's work to fix it. Let's work together to collaborate and strengthen each other. Mcluvin News, without the present, there is no future.